Hello, my fellow Americans. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. I watched that Gasland 2 video, part 2. It's just amazing how we have people that will just basically tell lies. They'll tell you something's safe to drink, but they'll refuse to drink it. It's about, if you didn't see the first video, Gasland is about the fracking that's going on in over half the country and now around the world. And the problem is that when they fracture the ground, below ground, gases can seep into the aquifers and basically taint the water. I mean, literally, people can turn on their faucets, put a flame to it, and the methane gas will burn right out of their faucet. It pollutes the air. It's just basically, it doesn't seem like it's a safe process. Not only that is when they'll drill a well and then they want to encase it in cement. Well, the cement has a 5% failure rate, so out of every 20 wells, one of them fails. And that's just in the first year. Over time, about half the wells fail. So across the country, we're talking about thousands upon thousands of failing wells. And they've got so many documented cases, it's just unreal. They show these people going to Senate, the heads of these companies, telling the senators and the congressmen that, no, there's not a problem, the water's safe to drink, we don't have any documented proof. Of course, there's just reams and tons. And then, of course, the people in charge of doing this, they get told to resign, they get fired, they just disappear. Because if the politicians don't follow what the big oil and big gas want, well, they don't get any more of that funding. But I believe I have a solution. These people at the congressional hearings, the people that testify, they can no longer be heads of companies or heads of banks or any of that. No, we need the people, the mid to lower level employees, the front lines, to come in and tell us what's really going on. Because you see, they would be afraid that if they lied and they were found that they go to jail. You see, the guys at the head, they're too big to jail. I've already told about that. But you see, that's what clicked me onto this solution. So no longer do company CEOs and presidents and vice presidents, none of those people should be allowed to testify. No, let's get these mid-level managers at branch banks and these people lower in the pecking order on the totem pole that are out in the fields doing the drilling. We need to get those guys in there and have them testify, and then we'll get to the truth. But will that happen? I don't think so. But it's a solution. You see, hopefully, maybe, if we get enough people, talking about solutions and we get them out there and we get the word spread, then maybe somebody in Congress might go, hey, you know what? This is really what we need to do. Because you think about it, if you had to go testify in front of Congress and you knew if you were found out to commit perjury that you'd be in federal prison, I don't think you'd lie. And furthermore, if it's something like they say the water's clean, well then they really should have to drink the water. The people should be able to bring in the water, or they should go on site when they have these hearings. And that's the other part of the problem. They're in this insulated building, the Capitol, having these hearings. No, 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 no. You want to have a hearing, let's go out to those oil fields in the different areas, Pennsylvania, Wyoming, Texas, where these problems are. Let's have them on site so the congressmen can face their constituents. That might help, it might not, but it would be really hard for the big oil guys and the big gas guys to sit there and say this water is safe to drink when it comes out and it flames up. They go, you say it's safe to drink, then drink it. They won't. So it's really an open and shut case, but because of the way our system has evolved into this mess where people can be bought and paid for, It's just despicable when you think about it. Not only that, is that there's people that they had to give up their homes and they got bought off, but then they had to zip the lip, the gag order. I think the whole idea of a gag order is just wrong. Why are we having secret deals? Why can't they be made public? I mean, if it's justice, let's get it out there in the public. Why don't they want us to know? It's, once again, it's just a system that's messed up. And then we get guys like this, Obama, who just get in there and exploit it and make it worse. I don't know what this, well, I do know what this country's coming to. I don't really know if we can stop it. I've got a few solutions, and I'm sure you have, and I hope you guys will reply with some of them. Make your own videos. Pass this one along. Put the, put your solutions in the replies. Let's get the discussion going. Make it happen. You know, people sometimes say they don't understand why I don't have more subscribers or my videos aren't viral. It's because I guess I'm not that entertaining. You see, once again, we care more about entertainment than education. And we care more about the fun than actually getting things done. I mean, it's real simple. You know, they talk about hacking this and in a good way, life hacks and all that. You know, sooner or later, you got to roll up your sleeves, get out there, get dirty, get sweaty, and get the job done. You know, I can tell you all the tricks about cutting wood, but sooner or later, you got to get out there and cut the wood. You know, you can talk about it all day long. It doesn't get the wood stacked. It's just that simple. So, anyway, my fellow Americans, there's a solution. No more heads of corporations and bigwigs from the ivory towers get to talk to the ivory towers in D.C. No, we get the mid to lower level employees, the people on the front lines, the people who know what's going on. Because see, the higher ups are probably insulated. Somewhere between the front lines and them is somebody is burying the data because they don't want to get in trouble. They don't want to get fired. And that's the problem. We need to get the raw data from the people with the hands on and eyes on. It's that simple. And until we do that, my fellow Americans, all we can do is wake up and smell the tyranny.